Hello, hello. Uh-oh. I think my camera's not working. Hello, camera. Please. Hello? Uh-oh. Let me try choosing different source and this source. Oh, there I am. I just froze. Hello! We have a slightly new overlay, and I miscalculated a little bit, so chat is tiny. I'm sure I could fix that actually pretty quickly. I can actually do that now. This is an art stream. That's technically art related. How is everyone? This is a little bit of an earlier stream than usual, but I really want to get this art done, and I thought we'd do some streaming today. No Skyrim today. I know I'm not Skyrim girl, and I'm not doing Skyrim today. Believe it or not, I have other hobbies as well. I'm on Fire Alpaca. Let me see if I can show you what I'm doing in just a second. So I made this overlay because I wanted the video to be a little bit bigger, because I felt like it was just tiny. Oh, tired? I'm sorry. What time is it for you? Or is it not time related? Here, let me see if I can bring up, maybe not display capture actually. Let's not do that. Let's do a window capture. And we will select Fire Alpaca. Ooh, that is a bit early. Do you usually get up that early? I guess it depends on the person and if that's your usual or not. Because my mom gets up at like 4 in the morning. Alright. Let's move this thing. Like... Stop going places I don't want you to go. Something like that. It doesn't need to be perfect. Ah, for school. Yeah, I remember those days. Waking up, well, I was gonna say bright and early. It wasn't very bright. I'm from Maine. So, often in the winter, it was definitely still dark. Where's this one? There it is. So I want Twitch chat to look like this. It does not currently look like that. I didn't think that through. I made a mistake. I forgot the video would like, I don't mind the video being slightly covered up. So that's fine. Because I'll just make sure I don't have anything important going on in that corner. But if I like, in OBS, if I put the video there, obviously I can't just like cut out a corner. So I'm gonna make this. We're gonna save it as Twitch chat overlay. And we'll do this as a PNG, because that is the best quality. And then let me bring that into OBS as a new image. Image. We'll say chat overlay. And we will select it. And let's match it to this one. It wants to go places. It's got to be like just under the snail. We'll use the snail to help us line it up. Okay, we got that. And now, where's chat? Chat, 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 chat. Hello, chat. You need to be on top of that. Chat, chat. Now I can make chat bigger again. And put this below. Ta-da! We did it. Wow, it worked. I just gotta make sure I don't move that now. Let's lock everything. Lock it in. iPhone as well needs to be locked in. There's a little bit of a white spot here, actually. Can I move you a little bit? Like by 1 pixel. That is almost there. 1 more pixel. Perfect. We did it. It's like I'm on a computer, which is the vibe. That's what we wanted. And you can see my hands. It's not frozen anymore. Okay, what are we doing today? Halloween art. And let me open my curtains, because that's probably a reason why the quality is being slightly affected. It looks not super cute right now. And it's kind of dark in my room. I love how turning on my overhead light does nothing. It's just the sunshine. We're doing Halloween art, and I've been filming so far that I've done. So I am going to make a YouTube video out of it, and I've posted some reels, or maybe 1 reel so far. But I have done a couple more things. So the goal is to make, I'm thinking a sticker sheet or a sticker pack. Thinking sticker sheet of Halloween candy. This one just like, it kind of wigs me. I don't know. Yeah, candy corn pumpkin. This one is like, it looks accurate to the reference image, but it's kind of derpy, like in the reference image. So it's making me think I drew it wrong, but I didn't. It's just derpy. This one I think looks better. But also, it wasn't quite as derpy. But, like, you gotta have a couple derpy pumpkins, right? Because they're always gonna look a little derpy. I wonder if the resolution I could fix, actually. I think the camera is looking kind of weird. Let's see. Does that look better? I think it's because I originally had it... I'm gonna agree. I think candy pumpkins are a little better than candy corn. But I'm gonna see if I can do a new iPhone capture, actually. To see if I can make it look a little better. I think it's because I originally... what's the word? I made it smaller and then I made it bigger again. How do I do this? Video capture device. And then USB video. Does that look any better? That looks like the same or worse. Resolution, that's what we need to fix. Oh, it won't let me change it. There's ghost peeps? Wait, I might have seen them. Let's make the resolution bigger. And then see if this looks better. Does that look better? Which looks better? Do we like... Here, let me move this down. Oh, now it's not showing up. Hello? Not doing anything. Hello? It's because I can't have 2. Maybe it's not letting me have 2 different ones. Okay, we're gonna reset this then. It might take a minute. Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh, see, that's crispy. We like it. Oh, thanks. I got the keyboard at 5 below. Alright, but now we gotta crop it. Transform. Edit transform. I wish I could just select it. But I can't. I want to see if we can get rid of the UI. That's really the goal here. Do we mind? Actually, it looks kind of cute. As long as it's not covering the art, which it won't. I don't know if it's gonna look any better, to be honest. Quality-wise, because I'll still have to stretch it out a bit, I think, because this is how it automatically put it in. Unless I can change the resolution again. Go, go, go. Do we like the UI or we don't like the UI? Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. I already have sketches. So these are like relatively unnamed things. Oh, I do have another candy corn. I only had one. But I guess you do need more. I'm having 2 pumpkins. I should have 2 candy corns. It's hard to see the sketches, I know. Maybe it's easier with the shadow. But we have like a wrapped candy, which is like orange. I think this one's supposed to be orange. And then we have candy corn, a gummy worm, which will be orange and black. Then like a hard candy, which is orange, black, and white. Then this will be a black candy, and this is an orange and black lollipop. Oh, you like the UI? Because I can crop it out. Let's see. Because this does mean I'll have to stretch it a bit. Go, go, go. I could type in pixels, but I don't want to guess. Okay. So we got the black bars gone. Match out. Yeah, let's see. Can I make the resolution even higher? That should be like this is like my laptop. So I hope that looks good. And now it's making me crop it again. Unfortunate. That's alright, we'll crop it a little bit more. Like so. How much do we actually need? I cannot see. Let's do like, oh, into my keyboard again. Let's change that to, oh, please type, please type. Don't disconnect. Okay. 200, all right. 200, all right. Top, we'll say 90. Not quite. 100. Cool. And then 100. And then we'll just crop it or make it fit in here. So bottom can go like so. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, I guess I'm keeping the UI just so the quality is a little better. Because otherwise if I stretch it, it's gonna look not great. But actually, I think it looks kind of cute. Kind of fits the whole, like, we're using technology vibe. I can move the camera closer. So this is what I've done so far. You might have seen this on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. And this one I did Monday, I think. And then I did this yesterday. And so today we're starting on this hard candy. Where did I put the sketch? I actually have it on my iPad. Wherever I put my others. So I sketched everything out first. Oh, I dropped some frames. Is the connection okay? Let me check Twitch. Twitch says excellent. YouTube has not told me anything. So that's fine. At least the category is right. Oh, this was the reference image I was using yesterday. I believe I was looking at this one. These are all, what's this from? Pexels, I think? Oh yeah, this candy. So let's do, I think what I want to do is take a screenshot so I can have a more accurate thumbnail. And that's the thing about doing thumbnails for art streams. Oh my god, we're screaming. Art streams is until I've made art, how do I show you what the stream's about? How do I even show you? So we'll make quickly just a new thumbnail and upload that. I'm literally just screenshotting OBS, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Art streams. Yes, yes, in October, whenever we do art, it's gonna be called an art stream. That's perfect. I thought it was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It was not a mistake. It was just destiny. 1280. I'm on Fire Alpaca again, by the way, where I usually do my thumbnail making, my almost everything making. And I will, well, why not? Let's do a little live, a little box that says live. Oops, wrong color. We want red, right? Live is red, a red box with white text, right? Live, or does it say live? Maybe I'm just asking you to live your life. I would show you this, but it's going to take me like 2 seconds, so just give me. Then you'll see the thumbnail. What size text do you need though? That's the question. Oh, made a new one by mistake. New text box by mistake, stop it. That's good. We're using my custom font. It's called Emily Constantly Art because it's my custom font. And save as art stream. What is this? July 30th. Oh my goodness. It's almost August. Ew. Where did 2025 go? Okay. Now watch this. Magic. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. If it loads. Hello, restream. Replace. Art stream. Select crop. Update all titles. It's a little bit of a lie because I already finished these. We're not doing these ones on stream. But like, you know, it tells you what you're gonna see for the most part. A good thumbnail in general. Updating, 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 updating. It's loading. Updated. Okay, we should have new thumbnail. All right, well, let's get started. We need to work on this orange candy here. This individual. So I think I'm gonna keep it on my iPad. It's kind of bad quality, but we'll make it work. And normally I would have the reference image on the screen, but that means I have to transfer that onto my PC. And, oh, my remote for my aircon, that's fine. And I don't have it on my PC right now, and it's going to take even more time, and I just want to get into it. So let's choose some colors. This is a very like orangey red color. What I can do is maybe put this here. We'll do some swatches here. Grab this. And then we'll grab my markers. I need to find a place on my desk to put my big old bag of markers. Okay. Now, what do we need? Let's grab our swatch cards. I can already tell I'm probably going to use my one Copic. Black licorice sounds like a good idea. Is that Halloween theme? It is black. But like, doesn't it come in different shapes? Would it be recognizable as black licorice? Yeah, I'm definitely going to use this one. YR16. In this picture? Oh, like the wrapped candy at the top here? I do have that, actually. That is on the last page. Right there. So that will be black. I guess that is maybe black licorice. I don't know. I just thought the wrappers looked Halloween-y. Let's not forget to put this in though so it doesn't bleed through. This is the Copic sketchbook. I can't grab it. There we go. And it does bleed through. So we don't want to ruin the page behind it. We'll put that there. Alright. Let's do some swatches. We're starting with, what was this one again? YR16. My good old fine liner. YR16. And then I really don't want to use these Daiso ones, even though pumpkin yellow looks so good. And Indian yellow might be good. They don't blend well. They like lift color when you try to blend them with other markers. So we're not going to use her today. Put that away. We definitely need some like vibrant, like maybe YR170 chrome orange. I don't know if I've even used that one. This one. See how it compares to this one. It looks very similar. Oh, it is a little lighter. What was that? YR170. So I don't know how long stream can go today. I was hoping to go until like 4, but I do have to leave a little bit early to go to the post office because I got an Etsy order today. Even though I sent a couple out yesterday. I have to go back to the post office today. I mean, I could wait, but I'd rather not. I'd rather they just get their stuff as soon as possible. We need like a vibrant yellow as well. Like maybe something similar to that. Which one was that? That was, I think, 134. Which looks nothing like the cap. Yeah. I think, unless that's that one. Actually, I think that's different. Maybe it's 102 or 3935. Where's 102? If I probably, oh, here it is. I wish I would have written the numbers. Yeah, that looks good. It'll look a little lighter in a minute. Cross this one out. 102. And then we need... Can't see. It's really not good quality. I guess it is looking more yellowy on my monitor, and I keep looking at my monitor. But it's kind of white. So maybe we do need like a pale Y030 kind of thing. CY030. And there's some white, and it looks like there's a little bit of silver as well. So what's a good silver color? Like 545, or is that too dark? CG020 is probably my latest one. That's GG. Oh, CG020. That's very light. CG020. Then I guess I'll grab that darker one. Unless I have a similar one. 545. I think CG. Wait, that was CG. Oh, GG020. Might be slightly darker. Okay. GG020. Then we need some darker oranges, right? Like, what's this whole base color? It's like a very red orange. Like cadmium orange. Wire 190. YR190. And then we might have to go even darker. Like with reds. We layer the reds. So they're like browny oranges. I feel like I have so many markers, but there's still markers I need. Oh. I have to go red. Where's that other sheet? Maybe a can-do one would work. Copic R05. Maybe? Where's that? Usually I can find the Copic ones pretty easily. They look different. This one? Yes. R05. Like layered on top of an orange. And then I must have to use the darker one. That's not quite dark enough, is it? Ooh. That's right. R02? I don't know if we'll need that one. Where's the other one? I have one other Copic red. It should be here somewhere. Do you see it? Right. That's a Copic. That's a Copic, but that's brown. That's a Copic. That's a Copic. That's a Copic. Hello? I know I'm a little blind, but you should be standing out. I remember using it for apple. Oh, because it's different shape. I forgot. It's not a chow. It's a sketch. So what is this? R24? Maybe. It's not that dark. Ah, what can we use for the darkest ones then? That's proper red though, right? That's proper red. Like a maroon. It'll look different when layered on top of an orange. Like rose red 220. There's something even darker. Tawny. Could use a little bit of that. It's mostly brown, but it's quite a red brown. Or is YR5 dark enough? We can YR10. Which is somewhere around here because I know I've used it recently. YR10. Brune. Okay, with orange underneath that, it might look good. Alright. We'll start with those. If we need more, we can grab them. And we need colored pencils. What just went? Again, probably a really dark red. It's like a pink. Oh, that's all right. What? Tuscan red, maybe. I'll see you later. Have fun with school if it's a good day. Yeah, that's good. Tuscan red. Oh, time for medicine. Just a reminder to take your medicine. Yum yum. Okay. I'll throw that in my bag so I forget. I think that's it. I think that's good. If we need to add white later, we can as well. Let's move the camera closer. I don't want to like put it down here because it'll shake the desk because the leaf is right there. So we'll put it here. Okay, first things first. We might need to lighten that up a bit. Actually, I don't know. I could just go over it with the colored pencil and then erase after. So let's try that. I did sharpen this very sharp. I had to take, like, you know how some colored, oh, some pencil sharpeners have like a skinny hole and then like a wider one. So I started with the skinny one and then sort of did an angle in the wider one. To make it super thin. And I'm assuming this will lighten up a bit once we put marker on top, so we'll go back over later with either this or a different color. We'll see. And some of these lines are not supposed to be dark, but just to show me where things are. So I won't go over them. Oh, I went too round there. That doesn't look real. That's fine. Maybe I'll add a little bit. That is like the edge of the shadow. Okay, alright. I should set up my iPad. So we'll go in with like the lightest color first, which is this one. Y030. Again, if there's like really white air, actually. This is the latest color, I think. So I'll go around where you can see some of the foil. I could even erase. I don't feel like getting my eraser. If I like do this, then you'll see this the whole time. Very annoying. Are you gonna disappear? Disappear! Dang it. I shouldn't have done that, but I saw it getting blurry. There we go. So there's like a little bit of wrapper like along the edge. And then a whole lot here. Using the bullet nib. Because it's small areas. Okay, cool. I think that's about it. Might as well go in this as well. I think we might have to use colored pencil for some of the finer details, because I want it to look quite sharp, and it looks almost black in some areas, so I'll definitely have to darken it up, but we'll start with this just so we know what we're doing. Not too many fine details because we want it to be readable, and it's small as a sticker. And I'm keeping relatively hard edges. I'm not blending right now. I don't need this. Do not let me keep the fine liner there. I might pick it up and use it by accident. Okay, now we'll go in with this one. The nib looks kind of dirty. Did I mix it with green? Looks fine. We'll just do everything, even though it's not all yellow. I went really lightly with the pencil, because the graphite will smudge if I don't. I'm going with everything, turning everything yellow just so it's all cohesive. Sort of like an underpainting. Especially because I'm using a lot of reds rather than like what's like a pre-made orange. And I want to make sure they're not too cool. I don't want them like maroon or magenta. Even though some of them actually are like maroon or magenta, like this one. This one definitely is. Next color. This one. The chisel tip. I don't see much of this actually. I guess I don't have to blend that out. This part maybe. Because again, this wrapper has a lot of hard edges. Yeah, it's like a pretty stark difference wherever it's shiny. So what's next? YR170 or YR16? They look very similar, but I think YR170 is a little lighter. So I just gotta preserve these light areas. So I'm gonna do this first. I'll use the lighter yellow on this a bit because this is a softer edge. I'm gonna have to use white to bring out some bits here, I think. Oh, sticky. I'm saying sticky. Oh, I could try. To preserve some of it. That's kind of the shape. I don't need it to be exact. That's not the goal here. So far so good. Try to preserve that a little bit. It's an interesting texture. I like to try and make. You don't do like metallic stuff very often, if at all. This part kind of doesn't make sense. Maybe I'll add more colored pencil there later. Does that make sense? Like a lot of triangle-y kind of shapes just from how the wrapper folds. Like that. Cool. I have coffee, by the way. With the almond flavored protein milk. Not almond milk. It is cow's milk. But it's almond flavored. And vanilla cafe latte base. Which one was this? Wire 190? That's 190. So I'll go in with the wire 16. Just trying to like follow the shape of the folds. Trying to stay in the same direction. Paper is warping a bit. Some of the lines are not perfectly straight, but that's okay, I guess. I guess it'll have to be okay. How's the music, by the way? Maybe I should take a listen. Maybe I should see what it sounds like, because I didn't check the volume. Oh, not PayPay. Oh. Alright, guess I didn't open it since I scanned it. YouTube? We're gonna hear double for a second, sorry. I just wanna check the volume is okay. Oh, my microphone sounds really bad. Is there a reason my microphone sounds really bad? Oh, the limiter's turned off. I don't know why. Yeah, it sounds like whistly. I can't hear the music at all. That sound better? It sounds like... What the heck? Is it because I'm not close enough? Like the compressor's not working. Filters. Noise suppression's on. Compressor. Maybe I'll turn up the gain. Okay, how does that sound? Sorry if you're hearing double. Let me check. Hello, hello, testing. It might be because my aircon is so loud, but still. Sounds a little bit better, I think. I still hear, like, whistling. I'm gonna turn up the gain a little bit more. What is that whistling sound? Is it every time I press my mouse? It sounds so weird. I'm not crazy, right? That's so weird. Why does it sound so bad? Noise suppression is on. I'm gonna remove some filters. Does that sound better? So I'm trying to hear my voice. It's delayed. It's like the compressor is not doing anything. Sounds echoey. Does that sound any better? So I'm like trying to wait for my voice to show up. It might sound a little bit better. I think one of the filters was just being weird. What is noise gate? What do you guys use for OBS? If anyone uses OBS. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. I think one of the filters just was so weird. I'm gonna move the microphone maybe a little further away just so we don't hear the whistling. Okay. Boo. Not fun. This is dry now. So maybe I can still blend a little. I push really hard. Again, it doesn't need a lot of blending. They're kind of sharp edges anyway. Sorry about that. I don't know what the heck happened. I swear, looking back at my Skyrim streams, it's fine. I don't even have the fan on me, even though I'd like to have it. It's like that. And then that. A lot of triangle shapes, really. Like a lot of, I guess, just lines that sort of converge. Like that kind of situation. This surface is a little more flat though, so that does actually blend out. Oh. Oh wait, you still have this part. So what's everyone been up to? Oh, I'm big dumb. I forgot to post on Discord and I've already been streaming for almost an hour. Yeah, 57 minutes. Dosage USB odd. What? Is it picking up the wrong microphone? Is that why it sounds weird? Did they rename my microphone? Unless they're trying to get my phone microphone. Oh. Oh. Maybe I should try it out. Hold on. I gotta post on Discord first. Ah! Ah! I don't have my keyboard. There we go. Wait, are you picking up the wrong microphone? Did you rename mic to USB PNP audio device? That's what it should be. What is for USB digital audio? Digital audio interface. That shouldn't be it. Wait. Yeah, no. That doesn't make sense. This should be the right microphone. Alright. What's the next color? Next color down from this is YR190. Maybe I should use the small nib. Doesn't look much different. Oh, I made a dot by mistake right there. It's fine. It adds texture, interest. Also, don't worry if I go outside the lines, I can clean that up digitally. Again, mostly keeping sharp edges here. Sort of making these like shapes. So it seems like around all the edges it's sort of darker. That makes sense, right? And kind of just turning in like lines that converge into shapes of darker colors. Oh yeah, I was asking what everyone's been up to. I am traveling next month for most of August. I won't say where exactly I'll be for privacy reasons. Unless you know me IRL, then you can message me and I will tell you. I will be out of the country and I'm gonna try to continue streaming. I'm gonna bring as much stuff as I can. I don't know if I can bring if it's smart or even doable to bring my microphone. So I think I'll bring my like Apple earphones and use that mic. It's not the worst in the world, and if I put filters on it, maybe it'll be okay. That I don't know about. That's so harsh. Okay, it's turning out. What's next? R05? I don't know if that's even worth it. We could try a little bit. It doesn't show up. It doesn't show up. R24 we'll try. Okay. That shows up a tiny bit. I don't know if that's worth it either. Let me go ban this bot. Banned. Bye, please. Yeah, I don't think that was worth it. Then perhaps, so I'm putting basically the ones I used to the right. Maybe we'll start with this one. Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of liking it now that it's drying. R24. Wait. Adds just like a little something. Ooh. Wait. Wait, that did more than I thought. I thought it wouldn't dry as dark. Now I gotta kind of edit everywhere to make it look cohesive. Okay. Alright. See how this one goes. Oh, honestly, I thought it would look darker. Guess I'll use this one to blend. Oh, the camera's like not picking it up at all. Looks like one blob there. I swear it's not. I keep forgetting. I'm like, what's everyone up to? And I was gonna say what I've been up to, and I don't. Traveling. So I'm getting ready for that. And I gotta make some purchases, I think. The, like, what do you call them? Toiletries, travel toiletries containers I got last time I traveled. Honestly, most of them I'm not a fan of. Because they're really hard to get stuff out of. Like, you can't squeeze them. They're, like, too solid. So I'm gonna hit up, I don't know, Cydia, somewhere. Nowhere expensive. And get some more containers. And then I'm really looking for a good carry-on bag. Because I can't really lift things, and I don't want to have to ask people on the plane to lift things for me. So I want a tote bag that has a zipper that's big enough to like put my laptop in. That's mostly what I'm worried about, is my laptop fitting in addition to my iPad. So I would like to bring both. That would be nice. But I do want my laptop a little cushioned. So usually, last time I took a backpack, a wheelie backpack, and it fit under the seat, and that's all I had on the plane with me. And then my checked luggage. And unfortunately, well, I guess it was okay, but the cabin attendants were really nice. One in particular moved me to a, what are those called, the bulkhead seats? She moved me to a bulkhead seat, but the problem is there's no under the seat storage. I was like, what do I do with my backpack? It has my medicine in it. I need it. So she put it in like a closet, and then she brought it back out for me. They were, of course, busy running around, especially when it's time to land. And I was like looking around. I was like, is anyone gonna store this for me? And I don't remember if someone actually came or if we just landed and it was just on the floor, which is not safe. I think it was just on the floor. But you know, they were busy. I didn't want to bother anyone. So what was the hardest was like when it was time to get off the plane. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to ask someone to get it for me. think that's what happened. I did have to eventually ask about it, but I think we landed before anyone did anything, right? Like, it was still in front of me. And obviously I couldn't put it anywhere by myself. Everyone was busy, understandably. All staff. So we landed, and then I was like, can someone give me my bag? And they were very nice and they got me my bag. It was awkward because we're supposed to have everything stored, and they were like looking around checking. But no one told me to store my bag or grab my bag to put it back in the closet thing. That was fine in the end, I guess. But that's how I traveled last time. I didn't have to worry about a carry-on. Now I'm thinking I got too much stuff. It's just really hard to fit a lot in that backpack. So I'm thinking I need some sort of bag, something very light that if I need to, I can lift it by myself into the overhead. Even though, like, I can't really lift my arms well. Like, pretty immediately loose feeling. But, you know, if I have to. Just so I have room, because my medicine takes up so much space. I went to the pharmacy last Friday, and the lady was like, I'm sorry, but we don't have enough of like the sheets of your medicine, so we had to individually package them into like these plastic bags, like each pill one at a time. And I was like, and it took up so much space, right? It was a lot of air. More plastic and air than medicine. And I was like, well, I already told her at this point, because she asked me, did your doctor mean to prescribe you this many like nasal sprays? Because normally he doesn't. And I'm like, oh well, I'm traveling and I won't be able to see him, and I'll have a little bit left over, but that's fine. I just don't want to run out. And so she's like, oh, it's okay. So she knew I was traveling already. And so when she's like, I'm sorry, we had to put them in these puffy bags. I was like, well, I'm traveling and I'm only taking like a little backpack, so I don't think they're gonna fit in my backpack. So she very kindly went out into the back, and I saw her with another pharmacist, and they were counting out other, like the sheet versions. Like they usually come in Japanese pharmacies. Your pills usually come in like blister packs, not bottles. It's in a blister pack, and you have to pop them out individually if it's a pill form, right? So they found enough of the blister packs for me to take on my trip, and they gave me the rest in the plastic bags, and they're like, when you're at home you can use this, and then when you're on your trip you can use these sheets. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. Because I would have had to, like, I don't even know, I definitely would have had to have another bag. It was a lot. It was big. I think this was a good choice of color. This brune. Okay, what are we thinking? Is it time to go back over with colored pencil? I think I'm gonna go over with colored pencil to sharpen up these edges again. And then we'll see if we need any like white, and I'll definitely go back in with like a dark gray or brown colored pencil for these like foil areas. So the goal for this set, I would like to get it out and post it, like finish the art obviously, and then make the products, which might be like a sticker sheet, maybe a memo pad. I was hoping to do a memo pad, but we'll see. And then get them on my shop by Friday. And it's Wednesday. So we'll see if that actually ends up happening. Because then I'll be gone most of August, so if that's the Halloween drop, I think any Halloween specific item, like seasonal item, I might have to make sure the shipping is airmail only. Because I do offer, I don't know what oil paste is, but I have a few different things I use for highlights. I use gel pens, sometimes paint pens, but I'm trying to find the best ones. So I have a little section of my pastels. Oh, I just threw my fine liner across the room by mistake. It was on the lid of the marker bag and I just opened it. I swung it open and it just went flying. No, but I have my favorite thing for highlights right now is this Holbein soft white colored pencil. And then I have a whole bunch of things. So I tried this Copic Acrea, but it's not that great. Honestly, it's not that opaque. And it gets really blotchy and it kind of explodes like when you first do it. The Posca is also not super opaque. And then I have this, which honestly I think this one is oil-based. Yeah, this one's oil-based. What? That pencil's giving the neighbors. What does that mean? You can't sharpen it with a regular sharpener because it's too soft. Like it even says use knife to sharpen. So I have a knife. I will use a knife. It's very, very soft. That's why it got like that last time I used it. And then it's better to leave it like this in the bag so that it doesn't get squished. And then I'll sharpen it when I use it. But I think this is my favorite one. This is the Uniball Signo. I know a lot of people love the Sakura jelly rolls. I don't like them. They just get like gummed up. Yeah, you'd have to use a knife. You can't even use sandpaper or anything. It's just this is like almost like an oil pastel. I believe it is oil based. It's a little bit harder than most oil pastels. But yeah, it's quite soft. But this is my favorite because it gets gummed up sometimes if it's old, like this is an older one, so I have a new one just in case. But yeah, the Sakura ones just don't come out. They get stuck. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? What do you mean? 2 more minutes before I sharpen it? I'm gonna sharpen it now. This just is how it's got. I'm not gonna store it super sharp because then it's just gonna get crushed in the bag. Yeah, this one's alright. This is the Pilot Juice paint, and I believe this is... No! I got all this. I've had this for a while, actually. It does, like, you only use a little bit at a time. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I might use that, actually. It's not as opaque as the gel pen, I think. Let's do side by side. Yeah, it's almost the same. Right, so I think that's that. I think... Let's try a little bit of this then. Yeah, I'll go over this when it dries, I think, with the Holbein. Because it's not super opaque. Maybe I gotta mix it more. You can see it on camera. Maybe that's not gonna work. Seems okay there. Maybe I just had to mix it. There's a ball in here, so it mixes it properly. You can kind of see that. try this again now. Can't really see it. There's one here that I couldn't preserve that well. Okay, that works. That works. Nice. I'll make this a little bit shinier just so it stands out more. But it doesn't look like just in the reference image. It's not quite as shiny. Like as bright white. It's like a light yellow, not white. But we like the contrast, don't we? I'm afraid to go over this again because it's kind of chunky. It's not fully dried. No, it's highlight time. That's what I was saying once I finish the colored pencil around the edge. So I can get the darks in, so I know where to put the lights. But it is highlight time. Okay, actually I like this. That's why I keep it around. Pilot Juice Paint, and it's oil based, like I said. The crayon, not a big fan of, and I do store upside down. I store all of these upside down. They go in their special little section of my marker bag. This I don't think I'm going to use today, so we'll put it back. And then we need... I don't know if I want to go full black. I think I'll go with the dark gray. And then we'll get some more of these bits. Like the darker sections, because that's going to be hard to do with marker. It'll be too thick. Like the dark foil. It's like a really, honestly, it's really dark here. I'm trying to do like sharp, jagged edges. See, some of this could be darkened too. Why does that twisted off plastic have clear colors? I'm not sure what you mean by twisted off plastic. On the artwork? Or the markers? You mean the foil? This? It's not showing up much on camera, but that is gray. It's the... It's the reflections of the foil, because it's metallic. So it's not supposed to be fully clear. It's not white. I put where is it? This. So it's gray. It might just not show up on camera. I guess it could, well no, this is definitely, look at the reference image, it's definitely metallic. Like the outside is like a metallic orange and then the inside is like a silver. It's very satisfying actually. It's popping. Just popping out. It's 3D. Trying to get some of the darker edges darker as well. Oops. I don't want to go too heavy on it. Pumpkin Jolly Rancher. That sounds amazing. I've never... Do those exist? I'm a pumpkin girly. Pumpkin is my absolute favorite thing in the world. I don't know if you can see, like, my entire desk and my entire room is, like, covered in pumpkins. So that sounds like my kind of thing. Ooh. Actually, was it hard candy? I don't think so. Werther's has caramels, and they were pumpkin spice caramels. My sister got me some. They were pretty good. A lot of them melted, because when she sent them to me in September, Tokyo was still very hot in September. And then the hard candy she sent me were actually caramel apple flavored. So I don't know if I've had pumpkin spice hard candies. That sounds amazing though. I love a good cinnamon spice situation, and I love pumpkin. So pumpkin spice is actually like my favorite thing ever. I remember before Starbucks had pumpkin spice lattes or anything like that, I was a pumpkin spice girly. I think that's it. I think we like her. What do we think? Oh, good. Yeah, it needed more color. Sorry, I knocked the phone with my coffee. It needed more dimension. Cinnamon dots. What are cinnamon dots? I'm assuming that's like a cinnamon candy. Straight up cinnamon to me feels like Christmas. Thanksgiving, I think, has the same flavors as like all of the fall season. Oh, hot dots. Yeah, no, I never really liked those. No, I like the combination of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, and allspice, which are that's pumpkin pie spice. My favorite thing to bake is pumpkin bread. Though the best thing I ever made was actually a pumpkin coffee cake. Oh my god. It was so good, but so bad for you. But I do regularly make pumpkin bread. Usually in the fall. But sometimes when the urge hits me, even when it's not fall. I think she's done. Let's like get a faraway view. Imagine as a little sticker. Make her smaller. Yeah. With pumpkin as a filler of the bread, you like mix it's mixed in. So it's a, what do you call it? Quick bread. So it's like a cake basically. I love pumpkin cake too as well, but it's not quite as sweet as cake. And I use oil instead of butter, which I think cake usually uses butter. All right. Next one. Shall we do another candy corn? I should have kept my stuff. Like the ones I already had out. Yeah, so you take pumpkin puree and you mix it. Well, my recipe is flour, sugar, pumpkin puree, an egg, baking powder. I think I actually use a mix of baking powder and baking soda, a little vanilla extract, and some salt, and that's it. Yes, question? Sorry, my coffee keeps knocking the wires. That's why it's shaking. No skin, no. So, I mean, I can show you what we usually use. Because I actually managed to find some. My coworker told me he's a part of a like foreigner foods group on Facebook, because I live in Tokyo. So he actually went to a shop for me and bought a whole bunch of canned pumpkin, which is really hard to find in Japan nowadays. You can buy pumpkins, but they're like kabocha pumpkins. So they're a little bit different than the winter squash that's usually used in the US. What's a Halloween food that's fun? Actually, let me grab the can while you type that out. Roasted pumpkin seeds. Oh, so good. We actually, whenever we'd make jack-o'-lanterns, my mom would what's the word? Sort out the seeds after we scoop them out, and we would toast the seeds. Oh, so good. Yeah, so this is what we usually use. This is Libby's brand, which is the most popular brand, but of course there are like off-brand supermarket brands. You know what I mean? Like the generic versions. But basically they're all using the same pumpkin. So it's just 100% pumpkin. Ooh, I've never used red pepper flakes. I've used black pepper before, but not red pepper flakes. It does sound good, like spicy ones. And salt, of course. Oh yeah. Famous pumpkin pie and new fashioned pumpkin pie? Oh, what's the difference? Oh, this one uses condensed milk. That's how I usually make pumpkin pie, actually. Ooh. Oh my god, chai spice pumpkin pie, bourbon pumpkin pie? Wow, this is the first time I'm reading these recipes. Oh, and they do have... Oh, they did make a Japanese label. Well, hopefully I get enough pumpkin seeds to do both. I still do that when I make jack-o'-lanterns. Though it's hard to find jack-o'-lantern pumpkins in Japan. So, in the last few years, I've just used kabocha. Oh no, 4 pumpkin pies? That's terrible. I would hate to have to eat 4 pumpkin pies. That was sarcasm. I would love to eat 4 pumpkin pies. I did have to make 2. Oh. I mean, I would make both. I did have to make 2 last year, though, because I went to 2 different Thanksgivings with 2 different groups of people. So, I did make 2 pumpkin pies. And they were both delicious. I do think one came out better than the other. I don't know what happened. I think the egg didn't mix properly with my first one. And by the second one, it was perfect. Okay. Now I have to find the reference image I used for that candy corn. Which one are you? Oh no. I have so many candy pictures. Which one is this candy corn? It must be from that first reference image, right? I can't find anything that's the exact angle. Nope. Nope. I'm excited for the gummy worm, actually. I'm trying to go in like top left to bottom right order. Which candy corn is this? I don't know. It's not that one, that's too skinny. Which one are you? Also, super cute. I want to try making shirts again this year. Is it just like I drew it slightly off? Because it could be this one. It could be that one. Maybe if I just tilt it like that, then it'll make sense. Maybe. Selling a peppermint with the eyeball in the center of it. Oh, see, the things like that. My mom actually bought me gumballs last year, and she sent them to me. I think she mailed them to me so I could give them out to my students. and they really enjoyed them. They were gumballs though. The thing about that though is like if I draw a picture of it, it just looks like an eyeball. Like these ones. I think these might be chocolates though actually. Or gumballs, I'm not sure. Where did I get this one? No. This one? It must be. That's the only one that's like similar. It's still not the right angle. Maybe I'm not. Oh! Oh, this is the gummy worms. And more eyeballs. Wait, here. I found it. I found it. I know exactly which one this is. Do I? Wait, do I? This must have been it. Yeah, that must have been it. That's the last one. Oh. Oh, I know. It's this one. I found it! Who are the Mount Rushmore of Halloween characters? Count Chocula. Wait, we talking about like classic or like current? I think Count Chocula should be on there. If we're talking about classic, that would be Dracula, right? Dracula, Frankenstein, obviously. I don't know which witch though. Which witch? Like what classic witch? Just a witch, right? A witch, a mummy, for sure. A werewolf. Well, if it's Mount Mushmore. If it's Mount Rushmore, then there's no color, right? But like she'd have like a long nose, right, and a witch's hat. Oh, I feel like a werewolf is more iconic than just a mummy. Because there are famous movies. A ghost? Like, that's the thing. Like, generic or like a specific character. Because like there's that, what's that classic werewolf movie? I forget the name of it, but there's an actual classic werewolf movie. I can't think of a classic witch movie from like the whole Dracula Frankenstein era of black and white. I don't know. Like when I think of a mummy and I'm like, what's a mummy character? I think of the Mummy. Or like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. There were some good characters there. Honestly, best Halloween movie. Well, I think most people agree this one is the best Halloween movie. The second one was alright. It was okay. Not nearly as good as the first one. But Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost just tops. The Hex Girls. Oh my god. Just tops everything. I wouldn't choose a ghost. I think ghost is too generic. Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, and oh, it is called the Wolfman. That's right. Wolfman. There has to be something else. Something else. Like the creature from the Black Lagoon, but that's not like Halloween. I guess it is. I guess it kind of is. It would have to be a witch, but which witch? Like from The Wizard of Oz? The creature, I think, is like icky. You know, we have vampire-esque. We have the sort of sci-fi with Frankenstein. We have like the, you know, the animalistic bit of the Wolfman, and then sort of like I guess he's not alien, he's a creature. Yeah, I think witch instead of ghost. But we have to choose a witch. Really? I feel like Wolfman is so classic. Because we need to think of a ghost. And ghost can look like anyone. You're thinking of like a sheet on someone's head. Or the Headless Horseman, which would be hard for Mount Rushmore, so he would just be like a bust without a head, right? That's a really good one. The Headless Horseman, I think. I love it when people make their version of a Headless Horseman and he has a jack-o'-lantern as a head. I think that's rad. A jack-o'-lantern! Why don't we say a jack-o'-lantern? Why can't we just have a jack-o'-lantern head on our Halloween Mount Rushmore? That would be my perfect Halloween Mount. I can't say Mount Rushmore. Alright, we gotta get to this. I have to leave by like 3:45, I think. Okay, I'll let you percolate. I can guess what let me percolate means. This is kind of casting a shadow. I apologize. The sun kind of moved. But I'll zoom in a bit. Here we go. I can try to... Yeah, that would be perfect. But which witch? We're thinking like Wizard of Oz style witch, right? So why doesn't it just the Wicked Witch of the West? Though I guess that's not really Halloween. What's a classic Halloween witch movie? Does it have to be just those ones? Can't we make our Halloween Mount Rushmore like as many people as we want? Like, why are we limited? Why are we limiting ourselves? We can make them slightly smaller so we can fit more. Why should we have to choose? I don't want to choose. They're all good. This one I will have to grab an eraser. Like a bit. I do have a swatch section of my other one, so at least I know what markers to use. Scary Godmother. That's a good one. That's a good one. But Scary Godmother also a skeleton. That's right. And Wolfman, I was gonna say, and vampires. And a little devil. Oh my god. Wait, devil. There's so many good classic Halloween characters. Okay, lighten that up a bit. Probably not gonna be able to see it very well. That's fine. There's no, it's very subjective, isn't it? If only we could each have our own personal Mount Rushmores of Halloween characters. Not sure why that would be a thing, but you know. Maybe I'll draw some art. I'll make my own version of Mount Rushmore and put it on a t-shirt. Okay, right. So you think Dracula would be Washington? Frankenstein would be Jefferson. I see that. I see that. So let us look here, because these are my colors that I used for this, and we want to keep them the same, I think. So I need YR16, which is this one. I need YR170, which is this one. And then 102, which is that one. Oh wait, no, that was for these. Was it? No, I don't think so. It was, but I think I used... Did I not do proper swatches? Also, there's a hair. Ouch. That came from my head. Pale orange, for sure. So we found out that 102 was the one that matched that one. I have a lighter one. I think it's this one. But it's almost out of ink. Actually, it's pretty juicy. Is that the right one? 917? Do I have another light yellow? I think that's it. I think maybe I just stored it upside down, so that's good. So I definitely used those. And then I used pale orange for sure. Oh! Cap wasn't on. Where's the cap? It's at the bottom. Oh, don't be dried out. Please don't be dried out. Oh, it's dried out! No! Wait, do I have another? I do. I do. Wait, was this one that was dried out? Before? So I remember I got a replacement. Okay, we have this one. We have this one. Oh, that sucks. The cap wasn't on all the way. Boo. I wonder if I could reconstitute it if I soaked it in alcohol. Oh. Right, so we have these ones for sure. I have to remember which colored pencil I used. And then I did use some darker yellow. Why didn't I write it down? If I look back in my video, actually, because I took a video. Wait. I took a video. Oh. I closed my iPad instead of taking a screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot of this zoomed in picture. I have to find it again. Let me go to my video. Oh, I'm sweating. It's hot. I might have to turn it on. I apologize. It's going to mess with the microphone. Oh. Is that okay? I hope the compressor's working. I'm just so hot. It's way too hot in here. Even though my aircon's on full blast. Alright, let me check this video. What colors did I use? Show me, past Emily. This is the video. You're getting an exclusive look before I post this to YouTube. Oops. Ah! Can I hurry it up? Hello? Past Emily, please hurry. I want to see what markers. Wait. Okay. What colored pencil was that? Oh no, I can't read it. I didn't show the right side. So I use that gray. That is... Oh, I can't see. Pause. This is so hard. I'm like trying to stop it at the perfect moment. Come on, let me pause it! Okay. I can't read that. I can't read that. What does that say? Which gray are you? This one? ACP-001 3 what's that? AT7 1. Okay, so it's not that one. ACP-001 3800 AT. Is that not it? Must be this one. 001 382 AT7. See a 7 there. Which one are you? It looks like this one. 7200. It's this one. See, this is why we should all record ourselves whenever we make art. Okay, so it's this one. And then the orange. Which orange pencil did I use? Oh. It showed for a split second. What is that? Turn the pencil. No. Oh. I can't tell. I can't tell. It must be... just called orange. Is this it? I think it is. And then this brown I remember. I think I'm using this for the yellow, because any of my yellow ones weren't dark enough. Okay, now what markers? Here. Right? Let me double check. What does that say? Does it say sienna brown? Do I have a lighter one? Maybe it's burnt ochre. Burnt ochre is that one. I was wrong. Whew! So jack-o'-lanterns get the Teddy Roosevelt place because he's orange. Alright. You think so? I'm kind of picturing it on the end. Okay, so warm gray 0.05. That's what we started with. These ones I'm gonna move to the side in case I need them. Warm gray 0.05. Then the color the Splendor, of course. And what's next? I think that's Cool Gray 020. I believe it's this one. And then Pale Orange. And then, ooh, what are you? Does that say cream? I think so. Orange. Y4. Orange. Y4. Orange. Green. Oh, what are you? YR7? Is that YR7? YR5? Is that what it says? No, it says YR7. And then cream. Yeah, that's definitely YR7. And then I think that's cream. So that's what I used for that. Then this is, I just saw 917. Lincoln's face is the green-faced witch. That makes sense. Yes, this is 917. And then the longer numbered one. Maybe a red devil's head? Oh. It's not 102, that's the longer one. This one. 3935. I think that is. Yeah, that's what it is. 917. And then Where's that? 134? Yeah, that's 134. Back to that one. What is that? Yellow. Y 240. Let's say Y 240. Yeah, Y 240. Oh, there's Y 250. Y 270, Y 260. Do I have it out already? Y 240? No, I don't. It's here somewhere. Y 250. YR 209. 270, Y 260. Did I already take it out? This is YR 240. I don't think that says YR. No, it's just Y 240. Miss Jeff definitely Y240. Sorry, we will get to the art making soon. This is always it's YR240. Y260, Y270, Y050. Do I not have Y240? Y230? Is this Y230? Looks like a 4. It's way more yellow than cream. That's definitely Y240. But I don't even see it on my swatch cards. Unless that's Y260? And it looks like a 4. It could be Y230, I guess. That's a 4. I literally don't even see it on the swatch sheet though. That says Y240. Y140? Maybe it's Y2? That's a Y, right? It's literally not. Not even on the swap sheet. Y040? No. Is it? No. I swear. That's 240. I must be missing a swap sheet. Oh, I am. No. No, that's different. I swear that says 240. Y040? No. Am I crazy? That's a 4. It says Y240. What does that say? Buttercup yellow? Is that what it says? Y120? No. It says, maybe it's Y140, but I don't see a Y140. I'm gonna go crazy. Y270? That's a 4! But it could be a 6. It could be a 6. That's a 4. It's so blurry. It says Y240. I'm gonna go insane. YR240? But that's not YR240. There's no R. Oh, this is really gonna drive me crazy. Okay, let's compare. That's the same, right? That's Y260. Oh, it does kind of look like a 4 on camera. It's not focused. That's the same. I found it. It's Y260. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, now it's time to actually make art. It's already 3:07. Oh my god. Alright, we can at least get this done. Okay, move those out of the way. Don't need this. We'll use this first. Promise you'll be able to see it soon. Okay, now we will get the orange. And then we want one, which is really little. Okay. We want this and this, which I think, yeah, I used it for blank. Oops, that went on the floor. I'm using the colorless blender. Can't reach it, can't reach it, can't reach it, can't reach it. Okay. We'll use a cool gray, which should make it neutral. I'm going over all of it with a colorless blender. I normally wouldn't, but these colors are so light. Okay, that we can. We'll lighten them up a bit. Then we went in with the pale orange. Wait. I think it's the lightest color. Hello? Yes? I want this to blend a little bit, because in the reference image, you can see the orange kind of blend into the light. Okay, so that's our pale orange. Yeah, you know what? Let's swatch it. We're not gonna do that to ourselves again, alright? In case I need to draw any more. What was the hello for? Can you hear me? Am I too quiet? And then Y260. And then Y4. We did what's this, wire 16? 16. And wire 170. This is 3935. 917. And Y4. I did Y4. And 134. YR7. Okay, I'm gonna go back, I think, to my video to see what order I did these in. Alright, so orange, or pale orange, and then I went in with cream, under 240. Should I put them in order? Pale orange. Y4. Orange. Green. YR. So right Y7. Oh, okay. That's it for the orange. I guess I didn't do the wire 16. Okay. It's fine. Next one, please. Okay. So this one now. Basically, I want to keep the lightest spots, right? So it's like that. Just like a pencil still. I don't know if I should have used that. Maybe I should have used pale orange. But it's fine. And then the next step is Y4. Too much over here. I still don't understand. Are you still here? Pegasus, Noric, 315. I don't understand what the what questions for, like the what the hello questions for. Okay, and then we have wire 7. Blending with the cream. I'll keep that edge kind of sharp. And approached into the pale orange again. Oh shit. Ooh, my thumb cracked. When you took that cap off. Just hypermobile things. Is this pale orange to brown mustard? I went over into the yellow too much. That's fine. Okay, alright, cute. Now it's time for the yellow. This one first. Can I get rid of that? Oh, I can. Next. Yeah, this one is kind of almost done. It did help to store it upside down, but it's clearly drier than the rest. Oy. Twitch says connection's excellent, so that's good. Next 3935. I think most of this. Like there's part of this candy corn that's covered by another one in this reference picture, so I'm just gonna have to imagine what it would look like if it wasn't. And then it's 134. Yeah. Then wire 260. Oh, I shouldn't cover that spot. Wait. Oh, this spot sort of stick out a little bit. Oh, that looks like a candy corn. Let's go back over. I think this is fine, but I do want to go back over with the orange. Honestly, could be a little darker. So that's why I still have this terracotta. With the layered on top of the orange. Yep. And then this. Okay, that's candy corn. What do we think? And I can clean up around the edges if I need to. Maybe I will go over this a little bit. I feel like it was like blurred out a bit. There we go. Find the alcohol. There we go. Cool, we got candy corn. So I do think I want to add a little bit more of this. Give it a little more dimension. Just to give it more interest. Okay. Good. I don't know, I want to keep it consistent. Does that look darker? Maybe this is just smaller. Maybe it is darker. Maybe I did use some of this. How long? Since as long as I can remember. I was in the 4th grade when I decided I was going to be an artist. Okay, that just looks a little better. So 20 years ago. Oh my god. I was 10 years old when I decided I want to be an artist, now I'm 30. So I guess that's my answer. I feel like I could fix this a little bit. Maybe it shouldn't be quite as sharp as another reference. Actually, it's covered up in the reference. And we can erase that digitally later. Yeah, that's a little better. But I don't know. Maybe where's the Y260? This? Maybe I did use a little bit of this and I didn't write it down. I just got a notification. Wait, what was that? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, I place art. Nice. It's a little dark. I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, I like that better. There's a bit more contrast. I think because it is 3:26, this is a good place to stop. It's pretty short for my usual streams, compared to my usual streams. But I do have to go to the post office now, which I didn't expect to do. But I'll recap what we did today. So these ones were done, these 3 were done, I filmed them, but not on stream. And then today, we did this candy. And then we did those on stream. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's here. And we did this one, which honestly, I feel like I keep looking at it. It could go darker. I don't want to go too dark and regret it. But I keep thinking I want more contrast. The other one, I just feel like it has more contrast. But it could be because it's bigger. It's tricking my brain. Oh, alright, we'll leave that one there. Okay. This is this. I do want the Halloween shop update to happen on August 1st. If I can get this artwork done. So, we'll see. I don't know if I'll be working on it anymore tonight after work. Because I'm usually quite tired and I'm working late today. So, perhaps not. But I can try to work on them tomorrow. Ooh. I might just have to use Friday before stream just to finish everything up. And then try to make at least a sticker sheet out of them. So I can start scanning and cleaning up stuff, and then I can take that stuff to work on my iPad. Maybe I'll do that. Thank you everyone who joined me and talked to me about Halloween food and a potential Mount Rushmore of Halloween characters. I didn't expect that kind of conversation, but alright. It was fun, all the same. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pick up now. I have to get ready for work. And then, like I said, I have to head to the post office, so thank you once again to everyone who joined. I will be streaming again on Friday. Honestly, there's a chance I might stream early on Friday before Skyrim just to finish up the art, but usually streaming, like doing art on stream, takes more time, and I kind of want to hurry, so I'm not gonna guarantee it, but I will definitely film the rest. Oh, my reminder. I got work. So yeah, I gotta get going. So I will film the rest, and there will be a video either this Friday, possibly, if I have time to edit everything, or on next Monday there will be a video. But I'm hoping to at least get this set made into stickers. Even if I don't finish every piece of art, we do have a few things to work with so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have 5 things to work with. So I could potentially make a set out of this already, but I would ideally like to do 1 or 2 more things. Ideally, all of them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more things I'd like to do. Yeah, 4 more. So really, I have to leave it there. It's exactly 3:30 now. So I'll see you guys